fellow Force users and fellow superheroes. What is up? It's Jasmine, the Ahsoka Tano fan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's time for another episode of What If, guys. I apologize, this video is going to be a little bit on the late side because I actually kind of came down with something. I don't think it's that virus. I don't want to say the name just because, you know how sometimes on social media, as soon as you mention the name, they like flag your stuff with containing information regarding that virus. So we'll just call it C19. I don't think it's C19. I tested negative, but nonetheless feeling still a little bit under the weather. So I've actually been sleeping for most of the day, but finally I'm up and ready to watch What If with you guys. So yeah, just a quick recap of last episode. We got to see Killmonger and what it would have been like had he actually rescued Tony in the first Iron Man rather than him being taken captive. And then we saw what would happen is that he would never become Iron Man, and then we saw Killmonger little by little betray each person that whose trust he gained until he ended up becoming the Black Panther himself, which is what he has always wanted, which we saw in the Black Panther movie. So it was really cool. We got to see a lot of familiar faces, including Pepper, Shuri, T'Chaka, and we got to see T'Challa as well, right? Chadwick there. So it's always nice to see Chadwick. What I mentioned in my last video to you guys was that I enjoyed the episode, but I found the ending a little bit lackluster. I think I'm still gonna stand by that. However, I do understand that they can't 100% wrap up these stories because it's supposed to just be a glimpse as to what it would look like had this happened, and it's supposed to kind of give you an idea of how that storyline ended up playing out. It's not necessarily supposed to show us everything step by step, so I understand that. But at the end, I would have liked to have seen them start a little bit more in that direction towards hunting down Killmonger, or at least somehow make both sides aware of what Killmonger had done. And then the episode ends just as they're all getting ready to team up against him, or something to that effect, to add a little bit more excitement. But nonetheless, it was still a good episode, and I think that it really developed Killmonger's character as well, right? He really is a good villain because he has a cause, right? A cause that you can understand, even if you don't agree with what he does to achieve that cause. He basically only wants in his mind like what's best for his people. He doesn't believe in siding with those that he looks at as oppressors to his people. Again, it's not like right or wrong, but I'm just saying like that's how he thinks. He's willing to do whatever it takes to achieve that cause. So it makes him a villain that you kind of understand a little bit. And one of you pointed out even how he and Tony Stark do kind of have similarities to one another. Like they both have the potential to do good or to do harm, right? And that was a little bit emphasized when he said that line to him, which was that the difference between you and me is that you can't see the difference between you and me. So that was kind of like a cool scene overall. But yeah, I read your comments as to what you guys thought of it, and it looked like you guys liked it for the most part. Some of you might have agreed with what I said as well, with the ending not being super exciting. One of you also made a connection to Star Wars, which was pretty cool, and how his character arc is kind of similar to that of Chancellor Palpatine. So I always like the discussion that you guys keep up in my comment section. I always like reading them. Without further ado, I think it's time to get into the new episode. And I'm seeing the title here, and it says, "What if Thor were an only child?" Right away, I don't like that because I like Loki. But yeah, nonetheless, it should be interesting to see what goes down in this episode. I think it's time to dive in, guys. Let's check out the episode and see what's in store for us. Am I the only one that gets really excited over the theme song in the intro? I mean, I think most of you guys know this, but I am a musician also, so I do compose my own music, even though I haven't done any new things recently. So like the music I use in my videos it's all original. So I really like listening to musical scores in TV shows and movies. It's really interesting to me. Oh shit, Natalie Portman's in this. Oh, okay. And Kat Dennings. So I wonder when this is gonna take place. The first Thor, maybe? Or are they gonna show us Earth with Jane and Darcy? Yeah, so it's the first Thor. Oh man. It looks so good. But they also look kind of different from the original actresses, Natalie Portman and Kat Dennings. Is Thor bad in this then? No. For a second, I was wondering if he was kind of going to behave like Loki. Oh, that's what happened. So does he even know that he has a brother in this? And is Loki doing stuff like with the Frost Giant still, or he's just totally not a prince whatsoever? He is very much like the Thor from the first movie, though. Hey, was that a diss at Earth, where a planet that Heimdall doesn't pay attention to? Oh, his name is escaping me. Thor's friend there, but I know he was the one that joined Hela in Ragnarok, but then ended up turning good at the end. She's in love. It's like Coulson said, he's got the great hair, right? Oh, the duck. Oh. Oh my god, the Grandmaster's there too. Oh god, Thor. Is that his pickup line? I think it's Lady Sif there in the back. Mm, that's a better pickup line, Thor. There you go. Getting somewhere. Something's gonna go wrong, you know it. Oh my god, a drunk Jane Foster. That's hilarious. And DJ Grandmaster. Ah, Nebula. And oh my god, so many familiar faces. What's that stone guy's name again? Oh, it's Drax and Valkyrie, but the stone guy. Ugh, I can't remember his name. Oh, did they get tattoos? Too cute. The one that's like another day, another Doug in Thor Ragnarok. Anyway, I'll Google his name after this. Who's calling her? Uh oh. Oh, Rocket's there too. Oh my god. They're not gonna take no for an answer. Man, I wish these were problems we were encountering in today's world. Parties everywhere, like hello. That'd be such a better place. So they're calling Captain Marvel? Oh my gosh. Chris Hemsworth, can you please invade our planet? We could use all this positivity right now. There it is. Okay, so is there a reason why he's blue in this one, but not in the original one? Because like it makes sense that he's blue, but I always wondered like why is he not blue in the original one? Something about how he was raised. I don't know. Is that Captain Marvel? Maybe. I suppose it's spear. That's her, Captain Marvel. I was gonna say, did you just spell your name wrong? That's not gonna go over well. Oh shoot. Damn. It's quite a punch. He got her back. Damn. Whoa, did he literally just punch her to a different country? She got sent to a different country, legit. Domino effect. Now he's starting to cause a little chaos. Come on, Thor, behave. Oh my god, this is killing me. Now they're in the States. Oh my god. You know they're strong when they can punch you to different continents and countries. Almost reminds me of like Omni-Man and Invincible fighting or something. Oh my god, Thor. Doesn't seem too bothered. Can we see Hela somehow? Or I'm almost tired of asking that question. I feel like they're never gonna bring her back. We'll wait and see with the new Thor movie though. Someone will think it's a shooting star, maybe. Oh, who's that? Was that someone or just someone random? Where are they right now? Oh, she can't get up. Oh my god. He's making everyone act like children. It's him, isn't it? Oh. Oh no. Oh, She just dropped the L word. She did. They're not gonna listen to her. Do you feel like Loki's up to something, guys? Maybe? He's always up to something. Oh, he dropped the phone and broke it. They're gonna go talk to his mom. Okay, yeah, maybe they need to be stopped. Oh my god, Ragnarok. What's he doing there? So can we see Hela? Come on, where's Hela? Do they like just not like using her for some reason? She's the only character they've only used once. Oh, he's gonna destroy it, isn't he? Oh! Captain Marvel. Kinda wanted to see that, what would happen. She looks pissed. Oh! Whoa. It could definitely cause an avalanche. She looks so mad there. What are they gonna do? Lies, lies, lies. Mamas can always scare you. Doesn't matter how powerful you are, you can be a god. Always get scared of your mom. Oh, it's depressing. You only get to meet your friends every 1,000 years. Oh, nice one, Loki. We've never really seen his mom in action, which is interesting. What's he gonna do? So they're fixing everything up. Oh, nice one. Nice save. He's like every teenager that tries to deceive their parents into thinking that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Not me, though. I was always a good child. She suspects something. Is that Captain Marvel there? I like that line. So tiny but contains so much. Almost like a reflection of Earth to them, you know? Man, I get nervous every time in Marvel when they make plans for a date, it never works out. And what I'm thinking of, guys, is Captain America and Captain Carter's episode in the series. Wait, what? Oh my god, Ultron! Wait, Vision? That looks like Ultron, but Vision as Ultron, right? Because Ultron, technically Vision was supposed to be Ultron's new host. So that looks like him at the end there. Okay, I will say, I like that ending, I think, better than the last episode. It kind of wrapped things up. He went back to talk to Jane. Looks like they're gonna get together, go on a date, but then it kind of ends on an ominous note, kind of raising the suspense a bit, and that looks to be Vision as Ultron, or at least that's how I took it. Yeah, that's cool, because you're only led to believe that now Thor has to go up against him. I assume that he would use everybody who's on the planet to help him now, because everyone's already there, right? They're already there for the party, so he basically already has the team together, so to speak, to go against Ultron. The other thing I also liked about the episode was that we got to see a bit more of Thor's mother. She definitely had a part to play in the movies, but I feel like it was it might have been more overshadowed by Thor and Odin, and Loki. And in this episode, we got to see a little bit more of her and how much Thor actually fears her. And I made a joke earlier, which was that it doesn't matter how powerful of a man you are, like, you'll always be a little fearful of your mother, right? And I liked how Thor said when Captain Marvel gave him that little drive or whatever it was, he said it's so small yet contains so much. And I really think that was a reflection of Earth for him. To him and to the Asgardians, Earth is very small, right? It's just one out of many planets, but yet it contains a lot. You saw in this episode, he made a lot of friends, like he had a lot of fun. He met a lot of good people, like Jane, and so it definitely, I think, would have affected his life in a positive way, despite it being, you know, just a small planet, just one of many, many planets that he has access to. And it was cool to see him and Captain Marvel kind of go at it. We got a cool duel. Just like in the previous episode, we got to see Zombie Wanda versus Hulk. That was cool too. So I like the kind of the different fights they're giving us that we haven't gotten to see in the movies yet, but we're getting to see in this series, so that's kind of cool. So overall, like, it was nice to see a lot of familiar faces. It was like nice to see Darcy again, and Shield, obviously. The only thing I will say is this was definitely a lighter episode, tone-wise, and I always appreciate the humor, but I would say that in general, I tend to prefer episodes that are a bit darker. I don't know if that makes me, like, you know, evil or something, but even just other TV shows I watch outside of Marvel and outside of Star Wars, I typically like when shows are a little bit darker, a bit more serious, and where I kind of am a little bit at the edge of my seat wondering what's going to happen. That's why, like, to me, the Doctor Strange one was really good. The one where all the Avengers were getting killed off. Even last episode with Killmonger, it was kind of dark and you're constantly wondering, shoot, what's going to happen? Is he going to kill that person? You know, are they going to be able to stop him? What's going to go on in this battle? That was kind of the only thing lacking for me in this episode, was that there never really seemed to be a real conflict, so to speak. I mean, he was basically throwing parties, and yeah, I guess like it was getting kind of rowdy, and he was starting to destroy a couple things, but I'm wondering if it felt a little too jokey for my liking. I don't know, maybe I'm being hard too though, because sometimes I judge episodes one way, and then after having time to think about it and after reading some of your comments, I started to think a little differently, but didn't really feel like any real danger or conflict. You know, I guess Captain Marvel, they were implying that she was potentially going to try and kill him if he didn't back down, and I guess that would have been a dark turning point to try and like kill Thor or something. But then maybe they could have taken it there. Maybe they could have taken it to a point where he ends up like, you know, wanting total control, then kind of turns bad, then they have to end up killing him or something like that. Or they could have also made it, or something happens during the episode that actually makes him have to team up with everybody he's throwing a party with and then stop that person so that they can actually save Earth from being destroyed or something like that. We kind of did see that at the end with Ultron/Vision showing up there, which is a great way to end off. But how would it have been this episode if Ultron had shown up earlier, you know, and while Thor's in the middle of partying, now he's got Ultron to deal with. Maybe someone's trying to swoop in and take over Earth while Thor is distracted, and now, oh shit, I can't be partying like this, I actually have to get everybody together. Now, you know, Earth's survival actually depends on it. You know, I don't know, just something like that. It would have maybe been nice if they started off with the kind of fun party prince theme, but then maybe ended off with he actually had to end up saving the day, and he was able to use all of his friends on the planet to help him achieve that, including Loki. I think that might have raised the stakes a little bit more for me. I mean, I still definitely enjoyed the episode. I just think that might have been how it could have been stronger. I would say for now, I'd probably give it another 7 out of 10. Maybe I'm judging a little hard, I don't know. But that's just what I like. I like when shows raise the stakes a little bit more. Anyways, guys, you let me know what you thought down below in the comments. And as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. And I will see you next week for an all-new episode of What If. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.